Josh Brugger. My wife and I live in Grand Haven, 626 Slayton Avenue, Grand Haven, Michigan. I have been plugged in Grand Haven for a long time. I grew up here. After I graduated from Hope College, I worked for 2 years with AmeriCorps, building houses with Habitat for Humanity. I did that in Holland and was hired on staff. Worked with them for 2 more years, and then my wife and I ended up going to South Africa, where we did mission work for a little while. When we got back, ended up plugging in on the city level with the Grand Haven Zoning Board of Appeals. Later, the Planning Commission. I was elected to City Council in 2015. Ran for mayor. I was unsuccessful, but I did have the awesome opportunity to work for the Ottawa County Brownfield and Economic Development Committee. After that, I was appointed. I've been on those committees for the last 4 years, and I'm currently the chairperson. So good things come from losses as well. I'm running because I'm very concerned about the direction of the county right now. Roger Bergman has been a mentor of mine for years. He appointed me to all the committees that I mentioned previously. And he knew that he was coming up on retirement. He wasn't sure exactly when. And then Ottawa Impact took over. We met, and he felt that it was important to pass the baton on to the next generation so that I can hopefully right the ship, along with a number of other commissioners. It's going to take a number of us to get elected to get the majority. But at any rate, I'm very concerned with where it's going. We need to get back to transparency. We need to get back to accountability, fiscal responsibility. Just taking care of the people's money is a huge priority of mine, and being good stewards of those tax dollars. Putting to work in our parks for public safety, for our roads, and for community mental health is another one of my soft spots, as well as housing affordability. The more money we spend on lawsuits, the more money we spend hiring the wrong people for the job, the less money that we have to do the right things for the community. So that's why I'm running. Well, a couple issues. I think we just mentioned Ottawa Impact is in charge right now. I do hope, and I'm fairly confident, that the voters will see that we can do better. First thing I would do, I'm going to give you this in the 100 days. Politicians like to talk about the first 100 days. Well, presidents do. This is not presidential at all. But in the first 100 days, I hope that I will be working with like-minded commissioners to hire a competent and qualified county administrator. We are now on our 3rd county administrator. It took 14 months to be on our 3rd one. You need to hire somebody who has qualifications, not a political association or a loyalty to an individual, but the actual ability to do the job. So that's going to be one major issue that we have to tackle. Second thing we need to do, legal counsel. We've been paying a law firm to advise us on municipal law. That's not their background, that's not their experience. They've essentially had a paid internship for the last 18 months. We've doled out, by the time I hope to take a seat in January, I suspect that we'll be close to $1 million in legal fees that we've doled out. Right now we're over $700,000, so do the math, we've got 6 months to go. That would be number 2. Third thing we've got to do is really work to rebuild morale with staff. The mass exodus of experienced staff over the last 18 months is something that's going to take us a long time to rebuild. And it starts with hiring the county administrator who can build relationships with people and hire qualified individuals. So those are just a few issues I think I look forward to tackling in the first 100 days.